What are the differences between JDK, JRE, and JVM? JVM is an abstract machine or an environment for executing bytecode. It doesn't physically exist. It is inbuilt in both JDK and JRE. Whatever Java program we want to run goes into JVM. JVM is responsible for loading, verifying, and executing the Java program line by line. Hence it is also known as interpreter. JRE, Java Runtime Environment, is a software bundle. Allows only running Java programs. It physically exists. Provides the minimum requirements such as libraries and class loader for executing a Java application on JVM. Consists of the Java Virtual Machine core classes and supporting files. The Java Development Kit, JDK, is a software development environment. Example, Standard Edition, Enterprise Edition, and Micro Edition. Allows developing and running Java programs. It includes Java Virtual Machine, Java Runtime Environment, Loader, Java Compiler, Documentation Generator, Archiver, JAR, other tools needed in Java development. All differences in a nutshell. Thank you. How is a constructor different from other methods in Java? Constructor is a special method. Constructors and methods, both are blocks of code that are used to perform actions in Java. Constructor is used to initialize state of objects, where method is used to perform actions on objects. Name of a constructor must be the same as the name of the class, while the name of a method can be anything. Always, constructors are invoked implicitly, where methods are invoked explicitly. The compiler provides a default constructor if any constructor is not specified in the class, but the method is not provided by the compiler in any case. Constructor will get executed only once per object. However, a method can be executed n number of times on an object. Constructor will not have any return type, but methods should have a return type. Thank you. Keep learning. In Selenium, desired capabilities are a set of configuration options. It defines basic test requirements or how a specific browser should behave during automated testing. It includes details like the browser name, version, platform, and additional settings such as proxy, timeouts, logging, mobile emulation, and SSL certificates. It is used to perform cross-browser testing of web applications. Desired capabilities are stored as key-value pairs encoded in a JSON object. In this example, let us initialize Chrome driver using desired capabilities class. What is alternative for desired capabilities in Selenium? Chrome options class. Now let us see, what is Chrome options class? Chrome options class is used to manipulate various properties of the Chrome driver. Here, add argument method adds command line arguments to be used when starting Chrome. That is, it allows us to customize the Chrome driver session. How can we pass both Chrome options and desired capabilities to the driver? First, create an object of desired capabilities Chrome class. Then, merge the desired capabilities class object with Chrome options class object using merge method. Finally, create an object of Chrome driver class and pass the capabilities as an argument. Find the missing number in an array of consecutive numbers. The given array consists n distinct numbers in the range 0 to n. Example, this is an array of 0 to 5, missing number is 4. To find the missing number, first, calculate the expected sum of a sequence by using this formula. Then calculate the actual sum. So missing number equals expected sum minus actual sum. Here, actual sum is found by reduce method. It will initialize, sum equals 0, next finds. Sum equals sum plus num. Num represents each number of array. Finally, return sum. That is actual sum. Here we have the code, find expected sum. Next, find actual sum by reduce method. And then missing number. Check the output. The missing number is 7. Absolute XPath versus relative XPath. Absolute XPath starts from root node and can traverse entire HTML from the root node. It starts with single slash. Relative XPath directly jumps to the current node based on the attributes specified. Starts with double slash. Absolute XPath uses tags and nodes, where relative XPath uses attributes. Example for absolute XPath versus relative XPath are given here. How is TestNG different from Selenium WebDriver? First, TestNG. It is a testing framework. Gives a structure for organizing and running tests. Provides features such as annotations, dependencies, data-driven testing, grouping and parallel testing. It supports only Java. Now let us see Selenium WebDriver. It is a browser automation tool. Allows to control a web browser from code. Used to automate tasks such as logging in, filling out forms, and clicking buttons. It supports programming languages like Java, JavaScript, Ruby, Python and C#. How to take screenshot of a web element using Selenium WebDriver 4. Let us see an example. First, open browser, launch the application. Next, log in to the website. Then, take screenshot of a web element. And save the file as screenshot.png file in the project folder. In this example, we are going to take screenshot of this web element, example, a red t-shirt. Let us write the code. Open browser, and launch the application. Log in to the website. Take screenshot of the web element. And save the image file. Next, execute the code and see the image file saved. Lambda expressions are similar to methods, but they don't have name. It consists of a block of code which takes in parameters and returns a value. It is implemented right in the body of a method. Here we have a lambda expression with 2 parameters performs math operation. Let us see an example for sorting an array list in descending order. Array lists can only hold objects, so primitive values must be wrapped in objects. For example, int values wrapped in integer objects. This is an integer array list. First method, sorting using lambda expressions with ternary operator. When the condition is satisfied, it will return true case, otherwise will return else case. Second method, sorting using lambda expressions with compare to method. Each element is converted into a Unicode value and compares it. When the returning value is positive 1, it will sort the numbers. Numbers with the greater value is sorted before the number with the lesser value. Next, we use lambda expression to find even numbers. Execute and check the output.
In Automation Framework, we use Page Object Design Pattern. That is, create a Page Object repository with Page Object classes. In this class, we have a constructor. Next one is find the annotation for locators, then action methods. PageFactory in Selenium. It is a class in Selenium WebDriver. Implements a Page Object model in Automation Framework. Uses the initElements method to initialize web elements declared in the page class. This method is called inside a constructor that will automatically initialize all the elements in the page class when it is instantiated. initElements method. The initElements method takes the driver instance of the given class and the class type, and thus returns a page object with its fields fully initialized. Find by annotation. Used for locating the element or a list of elements. Mostly used in conjunction with PageFactory to create page objects, quickly and easily. Initializes page elements without using the find element, that is, creates the find element calls indirectly. Thank you.
What is fluent wait? Fluent wait is used to tell the WebDriver to wait for a condition as well as the frequency with which we want to check the condition before throwing an exception. Syntax for fluent wait. First, it creates a new wait object that waits for a WebDriver instance. Then, it creates a new fluent wait object that waits for a specific WebDriver instance. Next, sets the maximum time to wait for a condition to be satisfied as 20 seconds. Then it sets the polling frequency as 3 seconds. Last one specifies any exceptions to ignore during the wait. In this example, it tries to find the web element repeatedly at regular intervals of time until the timeout or till the object gets found. What is Selenium WebDriver? It is an API, provides the capability to interact with web applications. It is a jar file which comes with client libraries, for language binding. Client library can interact with server through JSON Wire Protocol. JSON Wire Protocol facilitates the communication between browser and code. What is TestNG? A testing framework that can be integrated with Selenium or any other automation tool to provide multiple capabilities like assertions, reporting, parallel test execution, etc. It uses annotations to mark test methods and other elements. This makes it easy to organize and configure tests. Tester can run tests in a specific order or skip tests that depend on other tests that have failed. Generates reports that help to identify and fix any problems existing with the application. What is the difference between getWindowHandle and getWindowHandles? Let us see first getWindowHandle. Basically, it obtains the current browser's address, and the return type is a string data type. Let us see an example for getWindowHandle. Open the browser and launch the application. So the window gets opened. Now driver.getWindowHandle will return the name of the window as a string. Here we have getWindowHandles. It retrieves the addresses of all browsers opened currently, and returns a set less than string greater than data type containing the addresses. Next, let us see an example for getWindowHandles. Open the browser and launch the application. So the parent window gets opened. Next, open the child window. Now driver.getWindowHandles will return the parent window and child window handles as a set of strings. Now iterate window handles using iterator and then print each window handles. Write a program to find distinct numbers in an array. Here, we have an array with repeated elements. We need to find an array of distinct numbers. Let us start writing the code. This is an integer array. In this example, we are going to create an integer array list and then add the distinct numbers to that. As per the code, if the list doesn't contain the specified element, it will add that element to the list object. Then print the list with distinct numbers. Check the output. Thank you. Keep learning.